All right, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, the woman that is single-handedly responsible for more bathroom accidents in the last 60 days than the last 60 years. You understand what I'm saying? Mimi Faust on the phone. What's going on, lady? How you doing?
I am well. How are you, Jenny?
I'm doing fine, Mimi. Let's go ahead and get into a Fast and Furious. Tell us how this whole thing even came about. How did Vivid get involved, and it come from something that you did privately into now this national phenomenon?
Okay. Nico and I had taped ourselves a couple of times. We were actually on vacation in the Bahamas. On our way back, Nico's bag was stolen from the airport. It was the bag that he checked, and the footage was in that bag. So that's how the tape even got out to the public.
Wow.
Once it was out there, we got a phone call from Vivid, and Vivid said, look, we have our hands on this tape. We want to discuss business with you. So this wasn't something that we put out ourselves or we leaked or anything like that. This was, an unfortunate thing that happened, and they had to make a decision what we were going to do. Were we going to let this tape be out in the world for free, and be all over the internet, or were we going to let it be out there and get paid for it? And I decided to do business with Vivid.
Okay. So how has the reception been so far from, people in your inner circle? What are they saying to you about it?
Some of them, like, how could you, and blah, blah, blah. And, I'm just like, look, I'm not making any excuses for what I did. We did that. We filmed ourselves. Now, the fact that it got out, I'm not happy about that at all. But guess what? I can't dwell on that. I have to move forward. I beat myself up about it for a good 2-3 months. It was bad. But at that point, I had to put on my boots and say, look, am I going to let this take me down, or I'm going to get up and keep moving?
What about your partner in the video? What has he got to say about all of this?
I mean, it's basically the same thing. We had to keep it pushing. Unfortunate things happen all the time, and you have to, what are you going to do? Make the best of it. You make lemonade out of lemons. You turn a bad situation into a better one.
So let's talk about the shower rod real quick. I mean, it's quickly turning into folklore. People are just talking about it like it's some kind of magical thing. You were in the Bahamas. Tell us about the shower rod in your own words and your experience.
Look, guys. It's not this sturdy shower rod. Yes, the shower rod was bolted into the wall. It was the kind that's bolted in. But your partner has to be able to support your weight. Ladies, do not get in that bathroom and swing from that shower rod without having your man hold you up. You're going to tear it up. You're going to tear the whole bathroom up. Don't go to the hospital. You're going to break your neck. Your partner has to be able to support your weight and hold you up while you're holding onto the bar.
So, you 400 pounds, this is not something you want to be getting into.
No. They might not.
You're going to end up in your local hospital like we've been having so many incidences all over the internet where people just getting torn up trying to do their little Mimi routine. Would you consider doing an actual, flick, an X-flick?
Absolutely not. No, that's not my thing. I'm not a porn star. I'm not any of that. No.
So fellas, don't think you get ready to see Me Too. It ain't happening.
Not happening.
The bootleggers messed up the drop date, man.
Yeah, they did.
How damaging you think that bootleg stuff was?
It's pretty damaging, but the one good thing about Vivid is they have lawyers and they have people that watch for pirates and piracy, so they're really on top of it. But, you can't stop it everywhere. So, I don't know. They say the pre-sales were through the roof, like it was the best-selling tape that they've ever had. So.
Right. If somebody was to kind of get caught up in a situation like this, like how you are right now, would you tell them or give them that advice where you might as well go ahead and make that money, or what would you say to them?
Well, no. I mean, actually, if I was not on television, I probably would not have done it. But because I was on TV and was a public figure, that's the reason why I decided to go forward. Because if someone got their hands on that and just put it out, it would be everywhere. It would be everywhere. And I wouldn't get a dime for it. So if I was not on TV, I probably would not have made that decision, honestly. No one would have cared. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No one would have cared.
Yeah, if you were selling, handbags at the Gucci store, they'd be like, man, that's just the girl at the Gucci store. I ain't trying to buy that. But
right, exactly. I'm not even trying to see it. This is whatever. So no, I would not recommend that to everybody. But because I was on television, and that's why I made the decision that I made. I mean, I would be a fool to let this be all over the internet for free. I'd be a damn fool to do that.
You think this is gonna raise your profile for the show? Is this gonna, give you a little more bargaining chips? I know they got to get your money right.
I'm sure it didn't hurt. It didn't hurt. I want to say this too, though, that VH1 and Mona and everyone had nothing to do with this. This was really going on in my life and Nico's life, and we had to tell the show because this was actually going to happen anyway. So once we told the show, of course they jumped all over it, but they had absolutely nothing to do with any of it. And I'm sure a lot of people think that they did, but it didn't happen like that. We were on vacation when all this went awry.
So are the executives at VH1, are they frowning, happy? What do you think they're feeling about Mimi right now?
VH1 is about their bottom line, so you tell me what they think about it.
Yeah, VH1 don't care. They like, man, go get this money. Sell these advertisements.
Right.
And try not to pay the people that's doing it. Yeah, don't forget about that part. So you're going to be hitting the road, signing DVDs? I mean, any of that kind of stuff in the works?
I'm sure I'll have to do something like that, yeah.
All right, Nashville, I'm going to work on it, man.
I'm not running from this. I'm not ducking and hiding. I did this, and I made a decision to move forward with it, and so that's what I'm doing.
I'm going to work on it, Nashville. We're going to get Mimi to come out here and sign y'all DVD and shower rod boxes. Mimi Faust, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And the season starts real soon, right?
Actually, our season starts this Monday, May 5th at 8 o'clock on VH1. So you guys stay tuned. It's going to be crazy. We got a lot of new cast members, and you guys stay tuned Monday.
Yeah, don't give away nothing. I want VH1 sending me a cease and desist. Appreciate you stopping by, Mimi, and good luck with everything, all right?
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
This is called The Show.